Welcome back to complete our discussion talking about H2O for Life. Joining me again, Tim Skiba with H2O for Life. Let's jump in. Now, we did the Aquafina, and I want to mention one more time that we're not really trying to sabotage any one water brand compared to another, but these are just some common ones that we do tend to drink. And so that's why they were just selected, because they're pretty common. I've pretty much consumed them all.
Yes, so have I.
So let's look at, we saw that our Aquafina was a little bit on the acidic side. And that's not what our goal is to try to be more alkaline. Now our next one, I never can say that right, Dasani or...
We have Dasani here.
Dasani. Let's see, are they about the same? Hand me that one. And
pretty much the same.
Let's kind of see, because people may want to...
They're pretty much the same.
Know. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. It's pretty much in the same acidic kind of range. Okay, now who is next?
This is just one of the spring waters in a bottle. It's just as bad.
It is. In fact, it's a little bit worse in terms of being yellow, but okay.
Then,
that one.
Something that the kids like to drink too, I mean, or the weekend warriors, the athletes, a sports drink.
Let's see if Jay can get a close one of that one. If I put it on camera here a little bit better, let me angle it.
Doesn't matter if it's a Propeller or Gatorade or any of the sports drinks.
It's the most on the acidic scale compared to those waters.
Yes.
It's at the very bottom.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay.
And no surprise, a soda.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Is on the far end.
Let's see, I think Jake might move it over a little bit. Color chart's having a problem, but you can see that is also at the low end. It's very, very acidic.
If you keep it in mind that our body was meant to be over here, we're doing our best to at least drink a clean water. But the pH is not helping us to get over here or stay here.
Okay, we're not even close to neutral.
No, not at all.
Okay, so that is our soda pop here, our Sprite. Now, what's our next?
Well, what I have now is just water that I've taken.
Now is this tap water or?
This is water, tap water that's been run through our unit.
It's run through the unit, okay.
And it's been restructured, first of all, with the pH.
Okay.
And I'd like to show you this one if I can hold it.
Let me help you.
Okay. It's not really a chem lab here today.
No, it's not, but we're getting, oh my goodness, look at that. That's turning purple.
This is a 9.5 pH.
Okay, hold that up and let me, okay, Jay can come back to that again. Whoa, let's see if we turn it this way a little bit.
I should have worn it on my shirt.
Wow, you just can't really get better than that.
This is for those of us who've been studying health and trying to be healthy, it's the easiest, most economical, most practical way to really change the water in our body and change our health is alkaline water. Wow,
look at that. So now, what benefits would alkaline water even have in relation to adding it to things like tea or making coffee with it or things like that? Because from what I understand, it used to be where they would say only straight water, but now we can count, Tim, the water.
You're hoping, aren't you?
We can count the water that we add to tea or to coffee or to other things like that. That's still water that counts in our daily intake, right? Kind of, sort of?
We can count it. We can count it. It's going to be, of course, most effective in its natural state.
Of course.
But the people that we have on our water or the people that have their unit, if they make their coffee with it, the coffee goes further because of this hydrating factor. The tea goes further. Anything you can add alkalinity to, you're at least raising the pH.
Okay.
So, yes, we make our coffee with it, we make our tea with it, whatever we're drinking. The more you can drink by itself, the better.
Yes.
But the more you can use it, the better as well.
Okay, so how would this kind of water work in relation to making tea? Let's say green tea or something like that. And I know you've got a tea bag over here. And how does it interact with that? That's a little bit different.
Let me show you.
Show us that. Okay, let me hold that for you.
Do you remember the commercial, this is your brain and this is your brain on drugs? The egg and the fried egg?
Yes.
We're going to let this tea bag represent our body today.
Okay.
Or if people out in the audience have a problem in their colon or their joints or with headaches or whatever it might be, that is going to represent that part.
All righty.
I'm just going to take a bottle of water. We're trying our hardest to do the right thing.
Okay.
Get hydrated.
Yes, I'm trying hard.
And we're making an effort. Now, you wouldn't expect regular water at room temperature to hydrate that tea bag.
Right.
Okay. What I want to show you the difference is, to illustrate this, I'll give you that.
Alrighty.
To illustrate this property, is let's take some of our water, which has been readjusted and microclustered.
Whoa! Look at that. Automatically, it starts bringing out the green tea stuff.
Exactly. It's like the cell wall.
Whoa.
Water getting in, it's getting into the tea bag. In seconds, we get hydrated at a cellular level in every part of our body.
My goodness gracious. So this could even seep this way, and we can have cold tea.
Yes.
Without having to heat it up and then cool it off.
Exactly.
And
so that's our body. That's water getting in and tea getting out. And that's what has to happen in our body. Water into the cells, nutrition in, water in, waste out. That's a real good illustration to show the difference. You've never seen that before.
No, I'm pretty speechless. I have never seen that before. Now, how does this machine work if we have it in our homes? Because this appears to be pretty, I mean, does this attach to our water faucet? Do we have to leave it standing alone and pour water into it and it filters? How does it really work?
We have several units. All it is this right here hooks onto the tap.
Okay.
So it's tap water in and alkaline microclustered water out. Okay. Alkaline ionized water.
Now, does it have filters, things that have to be changed? Do you have batteries that make it do its thing? I mean,
it runs on electricity. There's first of all a purification process, purifying the water from impurities. Then it runs through an electrolysis process, and all that means is running through elements which we find in nature, in the earth, adding electricity like there is in the earth. And the reason why we see this tea change, why we see that water turn purple, is because this process of electrolysis has restructured the water and returned it back to the way that we would find it in certain spots still in nature.
Okay, now how long does it have to run? So if we hook it up to our faucet, is it going to be you have to wait 8 hours before you get something, or what?
It runs right out. You just hold your glass up. Drink it straight from the machine where it's the strongest, has the strongest negative ion charge, the pH, and it runs just like a regular faucet. And when you don't want to use it, you turn it, and it'll run just like the tap water if you want to do dishes with your tap water. Okay,
one other quick question. Do you have to sort of clean it out? What's its maintenance like? Because sometimes we don't want things with too much maintenance, but do you have to clean it out every couple days to keep the bacteria out of it? Do you have to go and buy a filter every 30 days?
We change the filter every couple thousand gallons. So for a normal household, that could be 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to keep it pure and fresh.
Okay, and there's no weekly cleaning and sanitizing and all of that?
No, it's a self-cleaning unit.
Okay.
So.
Okay, well, I'm blown away. Thank you so much. I'm out of time, but we will put up information for people in terms of how to get in touch with you to get more information. And this is fantastic. And, you know, this water, I wanted to taste it as well. This is your water.
Yes.
Fabulous. It's really smooth. That's all I can say. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, that's our show. For Health Alert, I'm Pam Butler. I'd love to hear your questions, comments, or suggestions for future shows. Please write me at Health Alert USA, P.O. Box 50913, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74150. Or if you're on the email trail, please email me at healthalertusa@gmail.com. And also visit me on YouTube at youtube.com/HealthAlertUSA. Take care and get in touch. And this is so smooth. Take care now. Drink up. This program would not be possible without the support of OU Physicians in Tulsa.